Good morning, folks. How many of you thought or knew that the US dollar was in danger? Well, it's been that way for quite some time with all the printing, abuse, and mismanagement that we've had by our politicians over what I want to say the vast majority of my life, for sure. What I'm mostly aware of is anything from the 80s on up to now. And it's been nothing printing more and more money, which has depreciated the value of our dollar. How we abused it? We've abused it with sanctions, using it politically. Not a good thing. We have mismanaged it by spending on silly things, enriching corrupt politicians and their friends. We've seen this, right? We've recently had the revelations of USAID and the Institute of Peace, and that's just two of them. I'm sure there's many more ways that they funnel money out of the American public's pocket. But it does put the dollar in danger because I think the whole world can see that they can't trust that currency quite the way they once did. And so you've seen gold go up in value recently. So that leads me to what's that got to do with crypto? Well, crypto has been the tool of choice to try to save and ensure that the dollar remains king. And one of the big tools they're going to use to do that is those stable coins, which is why we've got that Genius Act coming up next week, right? We've got Crypto Week starting on the 14th of this month, July. And so they're going to use that as a tool to ensure that the world continues to use stable coins, and the preferred type of stable coin will be one backed by the US dollar or cash equivalents, right? Like gold and those kinds of things, treasuries and bonds. One of the largest holders of U.S. treasuries is a company called U.S. Tether, which is a stable coin that is not audited and that it's not regulated here in the United States. For some reason, our government continues to allow it to be used, and it is the number one stable coin worldwide. But I think that'll change with the Genius Act because I think there's going to be requirements coming for these coins to either be audited and meet certain standards, something Tether doesn't currently do. But I think they're working toward that so that they can be included. However, we recently had Circle go public, right? That is USDC, which is the second largest stable coin. And they went crazy when they went IPO, right? IPO is an initial public offering. So the company Circle went public, and their stable coins USDC, they started when they first went public at 31 or 34 bucks, and they are well over $200. And I think it happened in just 10 days. I think that's going to be that first company of many over the next 2 to 3 years that are crypto companies.